Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. Every Wednesday morning on my Instagram from 7:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I teach a live class. And you can access it there live with me on my Instagram, or you can access it right here, right now. We've recorded it for you and we're going to share a class with you here. So let's get started. Come onto your mat and come on into your downward facing dog. So let's get started in downward facing dog. Come onto your mat, get yourself set up in your downward dog. If you want to begin in child's pose, you can begin in child's pose. But wherever you start, whatever pose you begin in, start to connect to your breath. And set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a big breath in here. And a long breath out. All right, once more, take a really big inhale. You can inhale through your nose. And then open your mouth and empty out. So if you're in your downward dog, maybe add in a little bit of movement. I like to bend one knee and then the other. Any movement that you're adding in, take your time with it so you can feel what you are doing. And it might be that you just adjust your foundation a little bit. Notice if you move your eyes a lot. Traditional drishti, let your gaze land to one point. And sometimes that doesn't work, so you can close your eyes too. You can feel what works best for you. Take a really big breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, step or jump to the front edge of your mat. Find your flat back, your halfway lift, and take a couple of breaths. Hands can be on your mat. Hands can be on your shins. You can have a bend in your knees, especially early in your practice. Take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Here, walk your feet apart about hips width distance and come on into your ragdoll. You can grab your elbows or let your hands dangle. Feel that your feet are set. You can see your feet. I'm going to see who's out there. Let your head drop. Hey, you guys. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Soften your toes. Notice if you clench your jaw. You can cultivate ujjayi breathing, intentionally breathing in and out through your nose, but you can still soften your jaw. And if ujjayi breath doesn't work, no big deal. Right, let this work for you, all of this. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. If you are holding your elbows, release your hands. Walk your feet closer together to touch and come on up to stand. Let your shoulders roll back. Reach your hands high. Lift your heart. You can look up here. Take a really big full body breath in at the top. And as you exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Pause for a moment. Let your shoulders soften. Feel that your feet are set, but your toes are soft. You can set an intention for your practice, for your day today if you like. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. As you inhale, reach your hands high, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Inhale. Bring your hands to your mat and step back to your high push-up, high plank. Low belly draws in and up, knees lifted or lowered here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, lower all the way down to your mat. Come all the way down and set up for a cobra. Untuck your toes, hands under your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Start to draw your chest forward and lift up. So a nice easy cobra. Shouldn't say easy. If you're engaging your legs and your arms, it's pretty challenging. Squeeze your elbows in. Without moving your hands, feel like you could draw your hands back and your chest forward. And really feel the tops of your feet on your mat. So your legs are engaged, your core is engaged. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, lower down, press back to your downward facing dog. You can press up to a high push-up in downward dog or through a tabletop and back to your downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, forward and halfway down, low push-up, or come all the way down. Inhaling your cobra or your upward dog or another variation. Exhaling back to your downward facing dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Set up your downward dog. Set yourself up so you can be here, you can breathe here, so you can enjoy yourself here. How do you set yourself up so you can do all that? One breath at a time. Take a big inhale and a big exhale, choosing to be here one breath at a time. Take another big inhale, exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, rise and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a full breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big breath in. And a big exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Coming up to stand. Rise and reach and lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. And come on down into your squat, malasana. So you can be higher. Elbows on your thighs. You can sit on props. Toes can turn out. Maybe have your feet flat. You might be up on the balls of your feet. Feel it out. Let it work for you. Truly. You can challenge yourself, but still have some fun with this. Shoulders roll back. Low belly draws in up. Feel this press of your hands at your center. And then you do get a self-assist in lifting your heart and opening your hips. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. You can stay here or you can set up for your crow, Bakasana. So if you want to set up your crow, hands on your mat, walk your feet in, lift your hips, hands not quite the outer edges of your mat, so closer together than that. Big bend in your elbows, elbows point back, knees above elbows. Shift into your hands. And that may be it. Maybe you keep your feet and your hands on your mat. Maybe you lift one foot or both feet. You can play around with it. Draw your low belly in and up. A little more lift to your chest, to your heart. Take a big inhale. Chaturanga. Low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Feet together apart, hands high or at your heart. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Airplane arms. Keep the big bend in your knees, so your Utkatasana foundation. Draw your low belly in and up and let your heart lift here. Inhale, sweep your arms back up. Come on, back up to your chair. Exhale, keep that bend in your knees. Arms sweep back. Lift your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Low belly draws in and up. Exhale, hands sweep back. Heart stays lifted. One more time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Now fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Spin your back foot flat. Come on up. Set your front foot. Set your back foot. Set your gaze. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Soften your shoulders. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. A light step, but with intention. Come on up. Set your foundation strong, right? A strong foundation. A strong, confident warrior one. But then allowing some softness. So your shoulders, your jaw, your heart, and your mind is focused, but you can soften all that extra stuff, the attachment to the extra stuff. And then you set yourself up to be here and enjoy yourself. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Rise up, open out. Warrior two. Just a breath or two here. Long stance. Bend into your front knee. Lengthen through your arms, lengthen through your fingers. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Especially as you lift up here, reconnect to your feet. Bend into your front knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Open out to your warrior two. And you do have the opportunity here to open up, to take up more space. Lengthen and deepen your breath. Deepen the bend in your front knee. Lengthen your back leg. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Finding a place for your right hand that works for you. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Right foot again. Warrior one. Step up. Open out warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Exhale. Hands to your mat. Chaturanga. Low push-up. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out warrior two. Left hand high, reverse. Exhale. Hands back to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Especially on your exhale. You can notice if you're clenching your jaw. If you're holding unnecessary tension anywhere, have the opportunity to release that. Take a really big inhale here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted. Rise up. Deep bend in your front knee. Take a big inhale. Airplane arms. Just your arms sweep back. Fingers reach back behind you. Palms spin down. You can rest your torso on your front thigh, but you can also create just a little bit of lift. So a little more core, Shoulders roll back, collarbones forward. As you inhale, come straight up, back, reach your hands high. As you exhale, sweep your hands back. Keep that lift in your chest and your heart. Inhale, sweep straight up, reach up. Exhale, hands sweep back. Even as you come forward, keep your heart lifted. Inhale, sweep up. Now, airplane Dekasana, lift off. Take your hands back. Lift your left leg. Keep lifting your chest, keep lifting your heart. And lift through your right leg. Take a really big inhale here. Lightly drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out, warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Right foot steps again, crescent lunge, step up. Here, draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right, left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. You can have your back knee lifted, or you can bring it down to your mat. Feel your hands connect, lengthen your spine, lengthen your breath, and then if it works, you can separate your hands. Maybe you stay with your hands together here. Left arm can be on the outside of the right leg, or you can land your left hand under your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Spin your back foot flat. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Now, side angle, Parsva Konasana. You can land your right elbow on your right thigh. You can slide your right hand down. You can stay here, or you can add in your half bind or your full bind. Stay connected through your feet. Soften your toes. And then notice, especially if you're working towards the full bind, are you working towards creating more space? Or are you setting yourself up to struggle? You can have any variation you like, and you can challenge yourself, but also enjoy what you are doing. Be in joy. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, reach your top arm back up. As you exhale, left hand comes down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your left foot. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. Walk your right foot a little to your right and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Here, interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or a strap between your hands. Lift through your legs, lift your heart, a big inhale. And then fold forward over your right leg as you exhale. And you can be a little bit wobbly here. I'm always surprised when I wiggle in this pose, right? Because you have 2 feet on your mat. But there's still balance here. And you might notice if there's so much effort in staying here, not wobbling, that you actually kind of throw yourself off balance. Soften a little bit. You can always come out of the pose and then come back into it. And you can still be in your practice the whole time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands. Left foot steps to meet your right. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Right heel is lifted, rise up. Big bend in your front knee, strong core, big inhale. Airplane arms, just your arms sweep back. Fingertips reaching for the wall behind you. Your palms are down. And again, you can rest on that left thigh, but you can also lift up a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Move them towards your hips here. Inhale, come on back up. Reach straight up, crown of the head, hands high. Exhale, arms sweep back. Come forward, but keep your chest lifted. Inhale, sweep straight up, reach up. Exhale, arms sweep back, belly in and up. One more time, inhale, sweep up. Now, airplane Dekasana. Lift off. Extend through both legs. You You can kind of notice if you're steering to the left. Come back to center. Maybe a little bit of turbulence in your airplane, no big deal. Steady yourself with your breath. Take a really big inhale here. Drop back to your crescent lunge. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps again, crescent lunge. Come on up. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Don't get caught up in what you can't do. Right? So if your elbow doesn't come to the outside of the leg, that's not a big deal. Be really wrapped up in what you can do, what you are doing. Be immersed in what you are doing. Hands can stay together or they can open up. Stay long through your back leg, long through your spine. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Find your footing, left hand high, reverse, side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow to your left thigh, right hand high. That bottom hand can slide down. You can stay here or make your way into your half bind or your full bind. How do you know what variation works? You're in your body. You're in this breath. You're in alignment with your intention and you're exploring. Big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a full inhale and a big exhale. Now reach your top arm up. Right hand comes down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Step your right foot in halfway or a third of the way. Left foot goes a little to your left. Here again, rise up to stand. Interlace your fingers at your low back. And if you like a different hand variation, work with that. Big breath in. Fold forward over your left leg as you exhale. You can soften one or both knees. Soften your shoulders. Soften your toes, your jaw. A couple of really good deep breaths here. One breath at a time. And you can be in alignment with your intention the whole time, but you don't have to be super attached to it, right? So if you get a little thrown off track, it doesn't have to mess you up. You just come back. And it can be this way in your practice and in your day and in your life. Take a really big inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Right foot steps to meet your left. Inhale, come on up to stand. Hands reach high, heart lifts. Look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a full inhale. And a big exhale. Come on forward to your high push-up, high plank, and lower slowly to your mat for 5, 4. Squeeze your elbows and you can drop your knees. 3, 2, come all the way down and set up for your cobra. Hands under your shoulders, elbows squeeze in, shoulders roll back, tops of your feet, your toenails on your mat. Take a big breath in. And start to draw your chest forward. Lift your heart. Squeeze your elbows in. Here again, hands. Without moving, it's like you could draw them back so your chest comes a little more forward. Now legs are active, core is engaged, tops of your feet, your toenails pressing into your mat. Breathe here for 3, 2, a big inhale. And then lengthen and lower down. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees, elbows stay squeezed in, push the ground away. Come on up to your high push-up, press back, downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale As you exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands, sit down, lie down, come on to your back, and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your feet flat at about hips width distance. For a lot of people, it works to brush your heels with your longest finger, and that's a good guideline. But then once you come up, notice if you can feel, are your knees forward over your toes? Are your feet forward of your knees? Go for knees over ankles, and you really have to feel it out. Now, any variation that you like here, bridge or wheel, maybe a different variation entirely. Set yourself up, take your time, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Breathe in, and breathe out. One more big inhale here. And gently come on down. Come all the way onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a really big inhale through your nose. Hold it for a minute. Not for a minute. Hold it for a moment. Draw in as much air as you can. Open your mouth. Empty out. Once more. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Draw your knees to your chest and come on into your happy baby. Long spine, maybe some movement. You can extend your legs, take your legs into a V if that feels good. Draw your knees back to your chest. Set your left foot flat on your mat, right foot across your left thigh, so your half pigeon variation. And if you want to set up traditional half pigeon, you can. The left foot can stay flat. Or you can catch the back of your left leg or the front of your left shin and draw in. And you can feel the effort that's involved in drawing your legs in. But feel if you can balance it. Soften your fingers a little bit, soften your shoulders. You don't have to push to make something happen. You're here. You're in your body, you're in your practice. Stuff is happening for sure. Take a long inhale. And a big exhale. Release your hands, your legs. Give your knees a squeeze and set this up on the other side. Your right foot flat, left foot across your right thigh. Again, the right foot can stay down, or you can lift that leg, flex your left foot. Set your gaze or close your eyes. If you notice your eyes wander, try closing your eyes. And every time you take an intentional breath, you're setting yourself up so that this can work for you. Really, every time you choose to get on your mat, every time you choose to be present, you're setting yourself up for success. It may not turn out quite the way you expect, but you're present, you're engaged, and you're in the flow. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Release your hands, your legs. Give your knees a squeeze. Any last poses or adjustments that feel right. And then set yourself up for Shavasana. Make your, or Allow your physical body to be comfortable. You don't have to make yourself be comfortable, but set yourself up so that you can feel supported, so that you can soften, and you can be here just for a moment or two. Take a really big breath in, and a long breath out. Wiggle your fingers and toes, just bring some gentle movement back to your body. Draw your knees to your chest and roll to one side. From here, make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi. I know you know that, but you might have friends who don't know that. So do me a favor. If you liked the practice, share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and share all of this with your friends. If you want to catch class with me live, you can do that on Instagram or at my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. Lots of other great opportunities to practice with me and practice for a longer amount of time with me. For today, I just hope you enjoyed yourself. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on your mat.